right, so I want to make just a quick video for you to be able to figure out your score from these two tests we took, and just to kind of understand how it is the SAT is scored. So what you want to do is take the two tests we took. We took the one that was the no calculator that had 20 questions on it. Then yesterday we took the with calculator and it had 38 questions. So there's a max score of 58. And you know, if you look at 58 there, you can see in math section that would be an 800. So you would just add your two numbers together and go and look that up. So for example, let's say you got a 14 out of 20 on the first test, and let's say you got 30 out of 38 on the second. You'd be like, oh, I'm at a raw score of 44. So then I would just go to raw score of 44, and I would look and see, okay, so I'd have a 650 out of 800 on my math section. Now, if you ever wanted to do the same thing with your reading and writing test, that there's one on there too if you wanted to do it, you could do the same thing. But basically, you get 800 from the math side, you get 800 from the English side, and between those come together to get your 1600. So think of it that way. If you're this person I just talked about, if you're at this 44 and you got 650, you'd be like, all right, if I got 650 on my math, maybe I get 650 on my English or whatever too. That put me at a 1300 overall. That'd be sitting pretty good. But again, what you want to pay attention to is what's your kind of goal number for if there's a certain school you want to go to, or maybe you just have your own personal goal. You're like, I really want to get a 1400 on my SAT just to prove something, or maybe my sibling got this score, I want to make sure I beat them, or whatever it is. Have a kind of a goal score and see where you're at and if you're on track and how you're looking towards that. But again, it is a college placement test, so if you're not planning on going to college, then the score doesn't matter a ton to you. If you get a little low and you're like, well, I'm planning on doing this instead, it doesn't really matter. But again, if you are planning on going to college or university, look them up, look at what kind of SAT scores they what's their minimum, what's their kind of average, those type of things, and that'll help you get a feel for your future plans. So keep all that stuff in mind, and other than that, do your best on the tests next week. Whether you're taking the SAT for juniors or PSAT for freshmen, sophomores, and yeah, so good luck.